Good morning, Angela, and welcome to this session. Today we'll be focusing on a fundamental yet critical task in early childhood care, which is the nappy changing procedure guided by ASICA principles and practices. Whether you have done it for 100 times or you're learning it for the first time, this session will help you follow the best practice that protects children's health, safety, and dignity. Alright, so in this session, we'll cover why nappy changing is important, the step-by-step ASICA-approved procedure, how to maintain hygiene and infection control, respectful communication with children as well. So before we start, let me ask, why do you think following a clear procedure for nappy changing is so important?
I think it's to maintain the safety of the children and the educators.
Yep, exactly. It linked directly to child safety, infection control, and maintaining the children's dignity as well. So here's your handout on toileting and nappy changing principles and practices based on ASICA. It's important to keep it nearby as we'll be referring to it throughout the session. I also included a feedback form at the end of your handouts for you to fill at the end of our session. So by the end of this session, you will be able to follow the nappy changing procedure step by step, maintaining hygiene and infection control, interact respectfully with the children. And before we start the session, it's just a quick safety note. During the training, just be aware of the trip hazard, particularly when moving around the demonstration area. We'll be using cleaning products, so handle them safely. And if you feel uncomfortable at any point, please let me know. And also, it's important to know the emergency exit. It's located that way. Just for reference, here are some of the examples of nappy changing area. It could differ in different childcare settings. So, but it usually includes the nappy change bed and also the stairs as well. Alright, let's start with why this matters. First one is the child health and well-being. It's to promote the overall health and well-being of the child based on national quality standard. And then the next one is to prevent infection. It is crucial to prevent infection and diseases spreading across your child care. And the next one is to build trust and relationship. And the last one is to protect their dignity and privacy. Okay, I have another question. What could happen if we don't follow the hygiene step carefully?
It might be because it's unsafe for the children and it's unhealthy practice.
Exactly. So it can lead to infection outbreaks, skin irritation, and lost trust from families as well. Next is for the preparation steps. Just remember the preparation step is the key to make sure that you have all the items ready before you start. It's also ensuring a hygienic and efficient experience for both the educator and also the children. So what you need is to wash and dry your hands. You have to thoroughly wash your hands and dry your hands before handling any supplies for the child. And then after you wash your hands, you gather your supplies, collecting gloves, fresh nappy, wipes, disposal bag, sanitizer, and paper towel as well. And the next step is to put on gloves to maintain hygiene and prevent cross-contamination. And lastly, I can't emphasize this enough that you have to keep everything within your reach, so you don't leave the child unattended. Alright, so in this poster on this slide, as you can see, this is the correct ways to wash your hands. So this poster is posted by the National Health and Medical Research Council. It's crucial to wash your hands for 20 seconds, covering all areas of your hands, including between your fingers and under your nails as well. You can review back from your handout that I gave you. It also contains this poster, so you can always learn back from it. Okay, now we can follow the step-by-step procedure. So first, you have to put the child safely on the mat, and then second, always keep your hands on the child at all times. After that, you remove the nappy and fold it inwards. Clean with the wipes from front to the back. And the next step is to disperse the wipes and the nappy immediately. You can use the dispersible bin, or you can straight away put it in your garbage bag. And then after, you put on the clean nappy and dress the child and return the child safely to the play area. And afterwards, you always have to clean the surface and disinfect the nappy changing area. And then after that, you remove your gloves and wash your hand again. Alright, so we going to discuss about the respectful interaction with the children. It is really important to keep a respectful interaction with children. And how can we do it? We can do it by, one, explaining our actions. We always have to tell the children what we're going to do. For example, like, I'm going to change your nappy now, or I'm going to hold on to your legs, I'm going to hold on to your stomach. That's the examples for explaining your action to the children. Also, you always use a calm tone, maintaining a calm, reassuring tone, voice to help the child feel safe and reduce the child's anxiety. Next, you always have to encourage the cooperation where it's appropriate, giving them a sense of involvement in that process. The last one is to maintain dignity. You have to ensure the dignity and privacy are respected throughout the process, covering areas where needed. Alright, now I will be demonstrating the complete procedure using this doll. So before you start everything, you remember to wash your hands for 20 seconds in between your fingers and under your nails as well. And after you finish all that, make sure everything that you need within arm reach. So your wipes, your gloves, your fresh nappies, the paper towel, and the disinfectant as well. And then before that, put on your gloves. Before you put your the child into the changing mat, put on gloves. Alright, after you finish putting on gloves, you put the child safely into the mat, and always make sure you keep your hands on the child so you don't leave the child unattended. So you open the soil nappy, you remove it, and then after you remove it, you fold it inwards and put it in your disposable bag. And after that, you grab your wipe and clean the area necessarily. It is important to clean or wipe from the front to the back. So front to the back, front to the back, right? After you finish, you also put these dirty wipes into your disposable bag. And then after that, if you need like nappy creams or other creams that needed for the child, you can do that after these steps. And then you put on the clean nappy. So you open your clean nappy and then slide it underneath the child. And then make sure you still keep your hands on top of the child. And then, yeah, so you do that. And then grab the sticky part at the back. And then hook it to the front. Same to the other side as well. So the sticky part goes up and then you put it there. All right, and then after you finish, you put the child back safely to the play area, and then you clean your area, which is your nappy changing mat. So use the disinfectant, and then your paper towel to wipe it. Right. After you finish, you remove your gloves and then wash your hand again for 20 minutes. Right. So during that interaction with the child, I always maintain the dignity of the child. So let's say if there's another educator comes in, you have to remind them that you're changing their nappy, and also reassuring the child that you will be changing the nappy safely, right? So now it's your turn to demonstrate. I'll just put everything down here. There you go. And you can start.
Alright, so I have washed my hands for 20 seconds.
Yep.
And then I'll get all of my items. There's gloves,
yep.
the sanitizer,
yep.
and then the wipes,
yep.
and the clean nappy.
Yep.
Then I put on my gloves.
Yep.
Put on my gloves. Then I'll go get the child and put him on the table, on the nappy mat.
Yep.
Then I'll hold the child.
Yep.
And then slowly take off the nappy.
Yep.
Then remember to hold the child.
Yep.
And then fold inwards.
Yep.
And then dispose the nappy into the nappy bag.
Yep.
And then.
All right. Sorry to cut you from here. It's important to keep your hands into the child. So if you when you're disposing the nappy, or when you're removing the nappy, just you do one hand. So just make sure that the disposable bag is within reach.
Okay.
So when you dispose the nappy, it's really easy. And then when you do it just in one hand, you can just put it there. So and make sure that your other hand is holding the child as well.
All right. So
All right.
one hand here, and I open the new nappy.
Yep.
Wait.
So I think it's important that when you put the fresh nappy, the fresh nappy is already open. It's already, so it's easily accessible for you.
Okay. Wait, how do you know if it's front or back?
Sorry, can I borrow the nappy real quick? So there's an indicator usually in the nappy. It says back, so you know it's at the back. But if there's no indicator, you'll know that the sticky part, which is this part, you can see, it kind of comes outward. With the sticky part, that always goes to the back. So when you slide down the nappy, you'll be sliding it this way. But there's also another nappy, it's like a, what was it, like a pen nappy sort of thing. So it's not open like this. It kind of looks like underwear. So in that case, it always have the indicator, which is back and then front. And also, it's important to know when you're changing the nappy, this line right here, you know the yellow line here, you will know when the nappy is full when you check the children. Is when this yellow color turns into blue. That means that it's full, or there's liquid in there. So if it goes through the back, that means very, very full. All right. There you go.
So, wait. Need to open.
Yep. Just make make sure your hands actually touching the child.
So
Right, you slide it down. Yep.
And
Yep. And then also make sure the child is comfortable. Saying, reassuring your your action, and then also if the child is a bit fussy about it, you don't want to force it.
Alright. So I'm
Okay.
closing the
Yep.
nappy. And
There's a Okay,
Ah.
there you go. Open that. Yep. And then, so after you finish, what do you do?
then I put the child. Wait. Take off my gloves.
Not quite. So after you finish, you put the child back to the play area safely,
Alright.
and then you
sanitize.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. So you sanitize the
Sanitize.
surface.
And then
Yep. And then the paper towel. So you forgot the paper towel.
Oh, okay.
All right, a paper towel.
Towel.
Yep.
Dispose it.
Yep.
And then my gloves.
Take off your gloves. Yeah. What do you do after you take off your gloves?
And then wash my
Yes.
hands. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the last step, is to wash your hands. So like all of these will be okay in the nappy ginger. Just refer back to your childcare. Refer back to your employer. So what you did was great. There's a couple steps that was missing, but still, it's still a good effort. But I would say when I inspect the doll, it's a great job, but it's too tight for the children, right? So it's very in here. I can tell there's very tight on the top, so it will kind of suffocate the children, and it will create marks, and also it will create rashes as well, because there's I think you're cutting the circulation of the blood in that. But it's great for the first time. So when you did these, when these happen, you can easily took it off, and the sticky part will stick right back.
Okay.
It will be okay. Right. Alright. It will be different if the nappy is like it looks like undies. You just have to slide them in. But in my opinion, it will be a bit harder, because you really have to make sure that the child is not really moving a lot, and also holding them kind of firmly, but also gently, right?
Okay.
So in this stage, you did a great job. You can refer back to your handout that I gave you. There's also a step-by-step procedure, and also yeah, great job.
Before we move on, can I try one more time?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can start from the first steps. Yeah.
Alright, so I'll be getting all of my. Oh, wait. I need to wash my hands first.
Okay, yes.
For 20 seconds, and then I'll get my supplies. I have my sanitizer. I have the wipes.
Yep.
The gloves.
Yep.
And then some paper towel.
Yep.
And then put on the gloves.
Yep. Then you put the paper towel kind of far away from you, and then the disinfectant, not far away, kind of further away from the child, so they don't really have, you have the reach of the paper towel and the disinfectant, but the child is kind of further away from the disinfectant, because you know it's a bit it's really toxic for them to have that, and then they don't know what to do with it. They could put that in their mouth and can potentially be a hazardous experience for the child as well. All right.
Let's go get the child.
Yep.
And so
I think you missing another step.
oh, the nappy.
Yes.
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 Here is the
And then
nappy.
yep.
I have to make sure that I opened it.
Yep. So before the child is here, all right.
Oh yeah. Alright, so the child's here now.
Yep.
And then I open and I talk to the child. Hello, how are you doing?
Yep.
We're gonna do nappy change today. And so I hold the child at all times.
Yes.
And then I remove the nappy.
Yep.
Roll it inwards and into the disposable bag.
Yep.
And then I grab some wipes. Then I wipe from front to
To
back.
back. Yep.
Then dispose the wipes.
Yep.
Then I grab the new nappy.
Yep.
Then I slide it the back.
Yep.
So, then like making sure it's not too tight as well.
Yep. Okay.
Oh.
And then?
Then I put back the child.
Yep.
A clear area.
Yep.
Then I sanitize.
Yes.
Spray, spray.
Yep.
And wipe the surface area.
Yep.
Then I take off my gloves.
Yep.
I dispose the gloves.
Yep.
Then I keep it here.
And then after that, after you disperse your gloves, there's also an important
Oh, I need to
step.
wash my hands.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, so just to be mindful on washing your hands. It's not just in the first steps, because even though you're covered by the gloves, even though you're protected by the gloves, it's really important to ensure that your hands is clean after you finish this procedure. So when you do another activity outside the nappy changing area, your hands clean, right? So, and then also I think there's also important to make sure also the child is not touching their the bottom area when you were changing. So for example, if the child trying to reach, you can tell them or just remember to keep your hands above your tummy, and then so you're not touching that bottom area, because it could also spread diseases when maybe he accidentally touched it, and then you don't really know what the child's going to do. It could be like putting it in his mouth or spreading it around the center as well. So it is important after the child, if you return the child safely, if you know that the child is maybe touching the area, you can encourage the child to wash their hands as well. All right. Do you mind you passing me the doll, please?
Oh.
All right.
Here you go.
I think now it's so much better. Like this time is so much better. It's not as tight.
Okay.
Yep. But when you for the first time, I know it's a bit challenging. But afterwards, after you've done it a couple of times, you'll be able to do it greatly. So, but you're a student now, right? So as a student, there will be a supervisor watching you. If, for example, when you're doing your placement, there will be staff within the ratio that will be foreseeing everything and also supervising you when changing nappy. You won't be left alone, right?
Okay.
But when you're an employee, when you have the working with children card employee, when you're actually hired by an employer, yeah, you have to do it by yourself. Which is, I mean, for the first time, it could be you can ask for help, but afterwards you'll be mastering this. It's very, very easy, but an important procedure. So let's recap of what we learned. So I just want to give you the key reminders for this procedure. So you always prepare before starting the procedure, and then hygiene and safety are paramount in every step. So making sure that everything is hygienic and for you and also for the children. Consistently respect the child's dignity and privacy. That's also very important. And also wash hands thoroughly before and after changing nappies. And then also the last one is to actively ask questions and seek feedback to improve. So you will be having a supervisor above you, or there will be someone else that more experienced in the center area that you can always refer back. And also the handouts that I gave you, that also helps you to refer back or learn more about this procedure. All right. And then, do we have any questions?
What if the child is crying or like unsettled? Like, what should I do?
Great question. That's a great question. So for me, in my professional experience, for example, this child is very fussy. Like he's moving his hand, he's crying, he's really unsettled. With that, if he's really crying and unsettled, I think you have to stop changing the child. So you wait until he's calmed down, and then agreeing with your to change his nappy. So maybe you have to kind of persuade the child to change his nappy. You can talk, you can encourage him, or if he's not settled with you, you can ask for help for another person, because you won't be working alone. There will be another person in the room. So let's say he's already okay with me to change his nappy, but he's still crying or he's still moving around a lot. So what I would do, always in your nappy area, I keep like some toys, or on top of in the wall, on top of the ceiling, there's something distracting, or like pictures, or something like a merry-go-round that goes around. It's kind of distracting the children. So for example, I have like toys. I was just gonna get these as a toys. Let's say so you give it to the children, and then let them play with it. So the children won't be thinking about the nappy changing. He will think about the toys that he's been given. So, but make sure that the toy is safe. It's not hazardous for the children, and also I would say like sensory toy will be great, like squishy or like a stretchy worms or like balls. They're also great. And then also throughout that throughout this procedure, you always talk to the child. You always say, who's gonna pick you up today, or what color is the ball, or what color is your nappy, what's your favorite color, or like what's your favorite animal. So just keep the children's mind away from this procedure, because if they think, if you don't do that sort of things, the child will be kind of in distress, right? Because they're refusing to change the nappy. So maybe that.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So I'm just gonna highlight the learning outcomes after we finish all the section. All right. So now you are able to follow the napping stage procedure, and you maintain the hygiene and infection control. And also, as I can see, you interact well with the children. So, well, this is a dummy, this is just a doll, but I would say you'll do a great job interacting with the children. You're very soft-spoken and reassuring for the children as well. Okay, so in the future, please remember to follow the ASICA guidelines or your workplace guidelines for nappy changing, and keep your task background handout with you for a future reference as well. Also, please fill out the feedback form that I gave you from the beginning of the session and return it to me afterwards. All right, thank you for participating, and you've made a big step towards providing safe and respectful care. Thank you.